Hey everybody, welcome to Teresa's Tips. This video is about my 5 most embarrassing mom moments, categorized. Alright, first category, mama bear moment. Oh, Wiggleworks. Ellie, my oldest, Ellie was about 2, and she was just playing, minding her own biz, and she was playing with this toy. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, doesn't matter. I think it was a steering wheel. Anyway, so she's playing with this steering wheel, and a little girl comes up and just boom, like pushes her out of the way. And I'm looking at this little girl like, where are your parents? And so I said it naturally, because what you think, you say out loud. And I literally said to this little girl who couldn't be more than 4, like this girl's probably 4. I said, where are your parents? And she turned and she was like, I was like, where are your parents? Because I'll fight you and I'll fight them too. Wasn't my proudest moment. Category 2, sleep deprived moment. Oh, okay. So also Ellie, when Ellie was first born, I only had 1 baby at this time. I was not experienced with anything. Ellie was a few months old, I wasn't getting any sleep. Let me just give you some backstory to all this. The previous days before this, I kept leaving the heater on and I would fall asleep. It would make my husband so mad because he would come home and it'd be so hot in the house and I'd wake up sweaty, so I was cranky, but it was all my fault anyway. So finally, one day I leave the heater on and I fall asleep and I wake up and it is so hot and I'm sweating and I'm upset, but I'm like, it's fine, like I just left the heater on. And I look for my husband and he's nowhere to be found. I'm like freaking out. I'm like, he left me. He left me because I left the heater on. Like, this is it. This is the last straw. He left me. It's just Ellie and I. I'm a lone ranger. So I called him in tears and I was like, where'd you go? Did you leave me? Are we over? And he was like, I'm at work. We're still together to this day. Okay, third category, childbirth moment. Okay, so this is my most recent one. This was baby Othello. So I had to get induced. I had to have an epidural. And, well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to. Check. So anyway, so I had Pitocin, and because of that Pitocin and its unnatural amount of pain, I had an epidural as well. On the epidural, I didn't feel anything from my waist down. Like from waist down, I was numb. So my husband's sitting in the corner and the nurses keep coming in to turn me because they're trying to get the baby to move and they're trying to progress things and all that stuff. And so the nurses keep turning me and I let some toots out. I was letting them go, but they weren't like obscene, you know, just little toots here and there. Literally, I start to apologize to the nurse. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm tooting. It's just the medicine. I can't help it. And then my husband decides to go, now you know it was those 99-cent tacos you had before you got here. Don't blame the medicine. Category 4, church moment. Okay, so this is when we were in ministry school. I had my baby, again, firstborn, not a lot of experience. Side tip, pack a lot of clothes. Extra clothes for you when you go out with your newborn. So, it's right before we leave to go evangelize, to go pray for people, because we love that. We love praying for people. Ellie, my youngest little babe, decides to spit up 10 times within, I don't even, like an hour or 2. It was something nuts. And I have no change of clothes. I'm in just like a regular, it was scarlet. It was a scarlet t-shirt, not red. And I had to go out like that. I had to pray for people. I didn't realize it was hot. It probably wasn't doing a lot for me smell-wise. I just was going up to people like, do you need prayer for anything? And a lot of people said no that day. All right, in category 5, nursing moment. Okay, so this is with my 3rd baby, Lincoln. I was nursing him and I get really tired when I nurse. I don't know about you guys, but I get really tired, especially at nighttime, first of all. So I had him right here and I was nursing him and it was middle of the night and I just started to nod off, and so I literally like laid my head back and a few minutes later I hear boom, I dropped him. But I didn't put up the laundry that day. So he kind of hit the laundry and did like a tuck and roll kind of thing. So he was fine. I think he put himself back to sleep after that. Yeah, but then my husband woke up because of the loud noise. He's like, what was that? And I was like, oh, I just dropped the baby, it's fine. And he was like, you what? So yeah, he overreacted a little bit. Those are my 5. I have a lot more, but those are the 5 most embarrassing ones that I can think of right now. And I did this to let you guys know, like, mom life happens. Mom life is real life. Like, you will have so many stories like this. You'll laugh at them when they're like past. In the moment they may seem super high stress and like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, but girl, I hope you guys can relate. I kind of want to see in the comments some of your guys' stories, see if they're similar. Thank you so much for watching the Spintress's Tips. See you guys later.